Tisk, tisk, tisk. You know what they say? I don't know what they say, actually. I'm very antisocial. I don't have a lot of friends. Why am I not live? I'm live now. Let's go. Shit's working. Let me hit it with a... Oops. Didn't mean to put that there, but that's okay. At here... Getting fake philosophical on main. I won't actually get fake philosophical. Trust me on that. I'm not a philosopher. I'm a friggin' moron. I'm a stupid moron, actually. That's what I am. Stupid moron. I got a little headache, but that's okay. It's just dehydration. Drank a little water before the stream started. It's all good. Close this. Mute that tab. Alright, alright. Well, the stream's announced, so we can go ahead and play the game. Just for a little bit. Little quick in and out, 1 hour TF2 sesh, maybe 2 hour TF2 sesh. I've just been playing fucking, just been playing Send the Sun Zero all day, man. I've been having a ton of fun. Like for a bit there, I always make a point to log into it daily. But for a minute there, I was like only really doing the like minimum required to do it, to play the game daily. Because you know you have your daily login rewards, right? But you have to like play like a little bit, just like a tiny little bit. You got to interact with it. So I was just, for a while, I was just doing that. But new big update coming out, so hopefully that'll be fun. Game and Zone, welcome in. First one, actually. How's it going? It's going pretty good, pretty good. Had a pretty good day, all things considered. I thought it was gonna, my day was kind of gonna get F sideways, but in the end it all worked out, and yeah, here we are. Very happy it did all work out. And then voice enable 0. Alright. And disengage. How you been? Disengage. It's been a minute, dude. I know you've been saying in the Discord you've wanted to get into live streams, but you've just been busy. You know, I get it. I get it. And like I always say, you're never late as long as you're here. You know. So it's like. Oh. How you been, Disengage? How you been? It's been quite a minute. Quite a minute. Hope you've been well. Doing some stuff with that truck of yours or whatever it was. I'm pretty sure it was a truck, if I remember correctly. My memory's not the greatest when it comes to stuff like that. Whoa. Look at that, dude. That's freaking combo power right there, man. That's freaking combo power. I've been busy. Yeah, I know. I'm glad you could spare a minute out of your very busy schedule to stop by and say hello. Oh, bye-bye. How are you doing, Bogger? How am I doing? Who cares about that, man? You know? I mean, I'm doing fine. If that's what you're worried about. Nah, I make it a point to not make these to make my mood dictate anything, you know? Sounds psychopathic, but it's true. Kinda. I don't know, I feel like I'm making a bigger deal out of it than it actually is. I'm doing fine. I'm like mentally I'm good. You know, again, like a lot of things, I thought something was gonna go wrong today, but it didn't. So you know, we up. My phone broke this week. I am trying to get the ignition switch part, and the battery was dead. Oh. And the pump and more boring. Damn, dude. Too bad I have my corpse is turned off. Damn, seems like you've been very busy and your phone broke, dude. That sucks. And I know what that feels like, though. I know what that feels like. I had a... How would you put it? I'm just... Okay. My bad, Game Zone. My bad. I got all weird on you. I got all weird. I apologize. But I do know how it feels to have your phone break on you. I I had my phone, my first, well, not really my first phone, but my phone that I really liked. I had that for 4 or 5 years, and then that one broke because the charging port got the charging port got really loose. I couldn't charge it anymore. And then I got a new one of the exact same phone, and then that one ended up just thinking it was waterlogged and wouldn't charge anymore. And then I got a flip phone for a while. Then I have my current phone right now. I have a Google Pixel with Graphene OS on it because I hate Google. I'm happy I remembered a 30-minute drive home. Wait, you're happy you remembered a 30-minute drive? What do you mean by that? I feel like I'm a stupid moron. I feel like I missed. I feel like I said something, and it because my phone. Oh, your phone broke. Okay. Okay. You don't know your. Like, I assume this is from like somewhere you're not familiar with, not like from work to home, you know? Because not knowing your route from work to home, I mean, unless you're new to your area, that's a little concerning. You know? Oh, look at that. Why you doing all that? Ooh. Darn, dude. I'm no good. I'm no good. Yeah, I don't even use Google Maps anymore. I use this one called OSM, OpenStreetMap. And I'm not going to say it's just as good. It's really not, all things considered. But, gets the job done. It doesn't have as many features as Google Maps, don't get me wrong. Obviously, it's open source, and everything is really kind of a little janky on it. But, it gets, like I said, it gets the job done. Honestly, I am just so used to someone else driving me somewhere, so I didn't develop that skill. Really? I'm stupid dumb. No, not at all. I mean, I'm the same way a little bit. But usually, I mean, if I do something enough times in a row, it's just repetition learning, right? It's like learning a new language. You just gotta like be exposed to it over and over and over and over and over again, right? And then eventually you'll pick it up, right? It's like you hear like what's a word in another language? Like you hear like say like 1 through 10 in Spanish, right? It's like you hear 1 through 10 in Spanish enough times in a row, you're gonna eventually remember what 1 through 10 in Spanish is, right? It's like maybe you don't really get it the first time, then you kind of pick up like maybe you get uno, and then maybe on your second one you get like trace or something. And then just do that over and over and over. It's the same with driving somewhere. It's like you just take the same route over and over and over and over again. Eventually, it's just second nature. You can't get it wrong no matter what you do. And I don't know your area. I think you are in somewhere in California, so it's a little more, your roads are a little more complicated and shitty, I will say. But, you know, eventually, if you take the same route over and over and over again, you're going to need the map lesson less. You just need to, like, pay attention. The way I'll usually do it whenever I'm driving somewhere, like I'm not really familiar with the area, is if I'm listening to music, because I usually listen to music while driving. This can go for like podcasts or whatever too, right? Like if I'm listening to something, which I almost always am, I'll either turn it down or I'll mute it. That way there's like nothing else to focus on but like learning your route, right? And then eventually you can introduce your music back in, and then you know, just go from there. Oh, why didn't you go in there, dude? The brain on this guy. Oof. That was a spy. Yeah, it's like that's the easy way of going about it anyway. That's how I've always done it. And to be honest, I really don't even really use my GPS anymore because it's kind of shit. Like, it functions, it does the job when I need it to, but most of the time, I wouldn't rely on it, right? It's not the most reliable thing on Earth. So what I'll do before I go anywhere is I'll go on Google Maps, and I'll go where I'm going from, where I'm going to, and then I'll just, like, memorize the turns. Because there's up to a certain point, right, in like any journey where you're starting out, like you're gonna be on enough roads you're really familiar with. So I just get to the point, like in Google Maps when I'm like routing it out beforehand, is I'll get to the point in Google Maps where it's like unfamiliar to me. Like I use the roads I know up until like I don't know where I'm going, and then that's where I start, then I route it from there. It saves a lot of time. You could also just like go in Street View and just do the entire route on your computer, right? Was that a random crit? Dude, did they turn random crits back on? Uh-oh. Holy. He did the pop cancel. With the what is it, the rock and roll one, no less. Dude, I feel that scout so hard. You just walk up behind someone, completely just miss everything. I get it, dude. I don't think the Market Gardener can random crit, so no. It was not the Market Gardener. I shot a flare, and it made the crit noise. I know I have my game audio like really turned down, but I thought that was like more listenable, more hearable than it was. Happening like the olden days, yeah, basically. Oh, that's a bug. I mean, it'd be fun if they turned random crits back on. I don't mind them at all. I kind of like random crits. I'm tired of pretending they're not fun. I'm tired of pretending I don't like random crits. I don't watch Uncle Dane. I don't watch Uncle Dane. I don't agree with all of his opinions. Or I do watch Uncle Dane, but I don't agree with every opinion he's ever said. Oh no. Know what I mean? I feel like a lot of random crit hate. I'm gonna kind of go philosophical, like pseudo-philosophical here. I feel like a lot of random crit like hate comes from people wanting to fit in, right? It's like, oh, this is what the majority thinks. I'll also hate random crits. Like, obviously, there are people that genuinely hate random crits, right? Like comp players, there are random crits, dude. I just saw fucking red tracers from that scattergun. What TF2 YouTubers do you watch besides Uncle Dane? It's mostly fraggers. And at that, they're all, like, retired. Like, there's Turnip. Turnip makes, like... Okay, here. I'll give you my spread. Sketchek was my big one, and then he quit to become a VTuber. I loved Sketchek and all his stuff. And then I watched this guy called Turnip, but he recently retired, so he doesn't do content anymore. At least he's not going to do content for TF2 specifically. It's funny how I figured this out. I ran into him in a CS2 game. I was playing CS2 with some friends, and I ran into him. Sketchek is such a controversial one. No, it's not. If you want to keep pretending that what he did is a big deal, you can be forever angry about it, right? I'm not going to stop you, but legitimately that was just so fucking long ago, and in the grand scheme of things did not matter. Like, legitimately. Like, it just... No. It's like that at this point, that was like literally over a decade ago. It's not even controversial. What'd he do? TLDR, he got sick of the TF2 community, and they didn't think they'd let him leave to stop playing TF2, so he faked his death, and then came back. I think the worst part about what he did was that he made his like return ARG. If he didn't do the return ARG thing, I think it would have been better overall for him. Yeah, you remember. Like, I think what irks a lot of people about it is the ARG. I can't lie to you. Like, I will admit the ARG was in poor taste, especially when people think you're fucking dead, you know? But it's like, yeah, there's random crits. Okay. You could have just retired, no need to fake your fucking death. I mean, technically, he made good point. I'm not gonna defend the whole faking your death thing, right? But like, Soundsmith has spoken on it. Like, the TF2 community is just like really overbearing on you. It's like Soundsmith has tried to do other. That's another one I used to watch Soundsmith, not anymore, just because I really don't watch TF2 content. But he's spoken on it, like. With like people that want to become TF2 tubers, are like, he's like, dude, you gotta establish variety early on or you're gonna get stuck in TF2. And that's kind of how Sketchek felt, because I used to watch Sketchek's live streams when he was still streaming. He kind of talked about it. Like, I don't know if his Twitch channel probably isn't still up, but on his Twitch channel he had like an info box about it for like a bit. He probably took it down by now, but he basically just spoke about that same thing. Like, I don't know. Like, he's one of my favorites. Like, here, on my, oops, not what I meant to do. Like, my flamethrower, that gift from, on my flamethrower, gift from Dash, that used to be gift from Sketchup, because he would sign items for TF2 keys. So this is a gift from him, this is a gift from him. I used to have an axe, but I sold the axe. And I had a flare gun and another axe extinguisher. They were collector's items. I had him sign those, too. But, yeah. I love the guy. He makes such good fucking, like, videos. Like, maybe not as flashy as they could have been. Like, I've seen flashier pyro frag videos, right? But, you know, he made, like, just, like, a lot of the ones that's, like, the stuff I want to make, kind of, when I do TF2 frag videos. It's like, I want to do, maybe not the most technically impressive, but, like, achievable, like, average achievable pyro frag movies. Not even movies, just, like, pyro frag clips. I'm gonna disagree. Maybe back then the TF2 community was a bunch of whiny children, sure, but nowadays most people who are worth our time do play other games, especially with the abysmal state of TF2. But that's the thing, Sketchup is a product of his time. Like, he left the TF2 community when it was just a bunch of whiny man babies, right? So what other choice did he have other than to get... Because if he left normally, right? If he left normally, like, hey, I'm gonna retire from TF2 and not play it anymore, he would, like, he wouldn't have been welcomed back. That's the thing, he wouldn't have been able to come back, like, the way he did. So he's a product of his time. Did what he do was shitty? Yeah, it certainly was. But at the end of the day, other than that TF2 item he got in, like, the TF2, not even item, like, description on the extinguisher, right? That they removed after he came back. Like, other than that, who was affected? Like, long term. I mean, like, yeah, he faked, like, what was it, like a brain? Like, I think it was a brain tumor, something with his brain. Yeah, something with his brain, definitely. Heavy update tomorrow. Awesome. It was, like, something with his brain. Other than, like, making, like, a little bit of a light with that, I genuinely don't see who the hell was affected by it, other than him. Like, he took the brunt of that. Like, he was the one that took the brunt of that. And you can disagree. I'm not gonna, like, say you're wrong. I will be a Sketchup apologist any day of the week, you know? Okay. Especially since he has, like, outside of, like, his apology video, right? He has, like, he was like, yeah, it was a bad, he calls it a joke. He was like, yeah, it was a distasteful joke. And you know what? I believe him. I believe he actually does regret what he did. And he didn't dwell on it. That's the thing. I think that's what people wanted him to do. They wanted him to dwell on it a lot more than he did, so that they could, like, content farm off him. But he didn't let that happen. He made the apology video and just got back to fragging, dude. Just like it never happened. Who was affected, bro? His community was affected. At least the people who gave a fuck. Imagine being a fan of Sketchup and thinking he is full on dead, and one day out of the blue, seeing this weird ass ARG, then all of a sudden he's back. I'd feel betrayed. But can't you admit you'd at least be, like, a little happy that, like, the worst didn't come to him? You know? Like, yeah, his community was affected, yeah. Like, the TF2 community as a whole, yeah, they were a little affected as well. But even back then, he wasn't the biggest TF2 YouTuber. And even now, he hasn't even cracked 100K on YouTube, I don't think. Or maybe he has, I'd have to look it up. He's probably not even at 100K on YouTube. And yeah, again, it comes back to the ARG. Like, the ART was in bad taste. I will admit that fully. He could have just like been like, hey, this is something that happened. I need some time alone. Because nothing happened to him. Why would I feel happy or feel anything at all over something that didn't happen? Sad. Like, yeah, I guess you could, like, lament that you wasted your tears on him. Especially if you were actually, like, heartbroken, you cried over it. Like, like, here's the thing, but if, like, imagine you're, like, a Sketchup fan back when all this went down, right, and he comes back. Do you wish he stayed dead? Do you wish he was just actually dead? Did you want him to die of a terminal illness? Like, was that the goal? Is that what you wanted to happen? Like, I'm just kind of confused. Like, I'm not making fun of you or anything. It's just like, just the way, maybe the way you worded it, I'm, like, misinterpreting it or misreading it. Was that damage? I have no clue what happened to me. It might have been, if I had to guess, there's a pyro on the other team with the jetpack. He probably hit a nasty, what is it? Axe, like an axe, a pyro axe. I forget what they're called. They're axe. He extinguished me, but instead of head stomping me, he landed next to me. And like the jetpack, when you land next to people, pops him in the air a little bit. So he popped me in the air, then hit me with the extinguisher, and I just got launched. If I had to guess, I'm not exactly certain on that. Yeah, that's just a theory. No clue though. I think it's maybe not a well-supported theory, but a theory nonetheless. Just one of those things, just one of those things. Whoa. I'm going completely silent. I'm like waiting for it. I can't lie to you. Like I'm going silent because I'm waiting for like Gavin to type out another little thing. There it is. That doesn't matter. Let's say he was actually dead and it wasn't fake. Yeah, I'd be sad that he died, just like I'd see with any other person. The fact that he faked it is what pissed people off. Yeah, like this is going nowhere. This is going nowhere. It just comes back to, yeah, people were mad that he faked it. You know, like like what happened happened, and that's just what happened. I don't know what else I can say. I like the guy. A lot of people don't like the guy for what he did, but I'm not going to pretend that what he did is all he was, because he was much more than that. He's not defined by his one mistake, right? And that's what it was. It was one mistake. He had no other controversies in his time. That was his one controversy his entire career. And then he left to go be a VTuber. Not many people know about that. I only knew about that because I was like, I love that guy's content. And I went to go watch his videos one day, and they were all just gone. I was like, what the fuck happened? So I had to figure out, I had to go look, and it turned out he became a VTuber. You know, and he went to go do his own thing. He's in a better place now. I feel like he's doing what he wants to be. He's reinvented. You know, I'm not gonna let his past mistakes define him, because I don't let my past mistakes define me, you know? It's like I give him, it's like no one's a saint. And I'm not saying what he did was like a mistake just anybody can make. But given his circumstances, I believe that's what he legitimately thought was what he had to do. And I'm not gonna hold it over him for the rest of his time, you know? A lot of cool stuff is happening when I'm gone. Girls Last Tour prequel, Toho 6. Oh, I heard about the Toho 6, but I didn't know Girls Last Tour was getting a prequel. That's cool. Why do things happen without me? That's just the world, man. The world just keeps going without you. With or without you. You just gotta be present for it. Like, it just comes off as a big fuck you to me, although, yeah, to be fair, it is better what happened to El Maxo. Wait, what happened to whoa, I haven't heard about what happened to El Maxo. I never really liked El Maxo, but what happened to him? You got me interested now. Enough sketch check talk. I feel like we've come to, like, a, maybe not an agreement, but like a good middle ground between us. You don't like what he did, I don't mind what he did. You know, let's move on. What happened to El Maxo? Because I've watched, what was his, it was his spy video where he played like 100 Days a Spy or something. I watched that, but I was never really into the guy's content. Oh, poor Sniper. Unfortunately, I know how the Huntsman taunt works. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would he do that? Maxo did some fuck shit, didn't he? He seems like the type to get himself into some fuck shit. I've never got, like, if he comes up in my recommended every now and again, and then I'd watch him, but I was never subscribed to the guy. You know? Like, he made okay, but it wasn't my style of video. It was definitely more catered to, like, a not TF2 audience. That's how it felt like to me. Because, like, every video, right, he'd explain the stats on weapons that, like, if you played the game, you would just know. So it was definitely catering to, like, people that didn't actually play TF2 kind of audience. So it wasn't really for me. But they were well-made videos, I can't lie to you. I'm not disparaging, like, I'm not calling this content bad, it just wasn't for me. I'll call Zesty Jesus videos bad. I don't like his style. I don't like his videos at all. A lot of those videos are just in like poor taste. Like what was it? His opinion on like the basically Zesty Jesus like takes come off as like I'm bad at the game, so you should cater to me for being bad at the game kind of stuff. I just reflected that on accident, but I'll take it. It's like I can't even name like a Zesty Jesus take off the top. There's one good video. I will give Zesty Jesus the benefit. I'll give him this one. Is he had the one where he did he investigated the bot crisis. That was a well-made video. Bye-bye. Oh, what? Oh, why'd you keep pushing? I mean, he was doing TF2 videos and he quit the videos and now he is a failed Australian political YouTuber that goes by the name Max Morrow now. Don't worry, he didn't fake his own death or anything. I just find it funny he quit his entire TF2 career that could have gotten somewhere and to do that instead. Okay, I've got to ask. I could just look this up myself. But what side of the aisle was he on? Is that kind of Smash Bros. Air Blast fight? Yeah, basically. Yeah, what side of the political aisle was El Maxo a team of? That's what I want to know. Like, what did he throw his whole career? Oh wait, you don't even know. I could look it up real quick. Hang on, I'll look this up. This actually sounds funny. Sounds like content. What was it? Max Morrow. Max Morrow. There it is. About this channel. Termly online faux intellectual dropping super truth novas. How to buy a democracy, Stalin, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Anarchism is a world without rulers possible. Stephen Chowder won't stop lying about political violence. Trump, Asmongold, and the danger of common sense politics. There's no ethical consumption under capitalism, asterisk, like a footnote. Mess of meritocracy. What am I looking at? I'll throw this on stream. What the fuck? I genuinely can't tell, like, what he's defending here. Like, is he left-wing or is he right-wing? Because, like, this could be seen as neutral. Like, this could be seen as moderate. Like, hey, like, Stalin from a moderate perspective, especially if he goes really into the bad of the guy. Like, yeah, he did some good. He mostly did bad and a lot of ugly. But, like, I genuinely can't tell what side of the aisle he's batting to. I mean, the fact he says in his bio, Super Truth Nova, I want to believe it's like a right-wing bias, but genuinely have no clue. Hey, Fenton, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We're discussing TF2 YouTubers. I assume you don't watch any, except me. I'm a cool TF2 YouTuber. I'm not a TF2 YouTuber. I make TF2 frag videos. Or I just make frag videos in general, I should say. I'm tired. Why are you tired? A long day? Long day gooning? Long day watching Bleach? Or, yeah, it was Bleach, right? Did you get was it another season of Bleach or something like that? Something along those lines? Maybe, possibly, sorta. Ow. Why'd you do that? Also, Zesty, God, don't get me started on that guy. I unfortunately am addicted to his content because it's so fucking bad and chaotic and random. Being addicted to it because it's bad is a new one. I got books 6 to 10 of Berserk. Hey, nice, nice. I've never watched a Red Berserk, but it's been recommended to me endlessly, so I've probably got to get on it. Yeah, circling back to Zesty here for a minute. Yeah, his videos. I'll say one thing. His videos are well edited, right? Like really well edited. Like from like if you ignore that he is like he's a terrible argumentative person. Like his arguments always suck. Like if you ignore that aspect, they're well put together. And his, like I said, his informative video about the TF2 bot crisis, like exposing like the idle bot situation. Like, yeah, you know, that's a well put together, well researched video, I will say. I watch it because his streams, like, 1, fucking acid trips, and 2, his video takes are wild as shit. It's like a train wreck I can't look away from. Yeah, I get that. I get that feeling wholeheartedly. I read all of this. I read all of this series called Domestic Girlfriend. If EXP Boys is here, he can attest. That thing's a fucking roller coaster. Golden Age arc is peak. Oh, it's about berserk. Okay. But yeah, Zesty videos are kind of... Zesty videos are a look, don't touch kind of thing for me. It's like you gotta just kind of... You gotta look at it from an outside perspective and just go... Yeah, I'm not engaged. It's like rage... His videos, honestly, they're like rage bait. It's like you're meant to go into the comments and call him a fucking moron, right? That way he gets the engagement. That way his videos get pushed to more people that might think like him. If he's lucky. I don't know. Something about me irks. Something about him irks me. It's like I would not want to be like in a... Like if I was in a... There's a lot of people I would not want to be in a Discord call with. And if it was... If Zesty was in a call, like any context, there's a lot of people like I could tolerate, but if I was in a call with Zesty Jesus under any sort of context, get me out of that call. I don't want to be in there because he's always the loudest in the room, which is a shame because like he's good friends with I think he's good friends with Wheezy TF2, the MVM guy. Because I watch his stuff all the time. I like Wheezy videos. They're well put together. He has a community server that's not very active anymore, but when it came out, it was pretty active. I played on there for a bit. Like I like Wheezy's videos. They're fun. Like he's like always with he's like they're good friends or something. I don't know. They're always collaborating, it seems, which is a shame because it's like I see Wheezy in one of his titles and I'm like, dude, I don't want to watch it, but I've probably gotta. Today I was watching the Pyro Cosmetic tier list. It was 65% Femme Pyro talk. Like, genuinely, every time a slightly popular cosmetic came up, he went like, okay, so for TF2, it's X and X, but when it comes to Femme Pyro, like, brother, shut up. Like, so for the TF2 art style, it's kind of mid. But to make my dick hard, it's pretty good. I will say though, like I'm a pyro main, obviously. A lot of pyro cosmetics, they look ugly. Like there's very few good ones. It's like I've gone on this website called loadout.tf to try to make like a new loadout for myself. Because the one I have right now, it's fine. But like it's really only these two pieces and then the frog, just because it's a 66,000, almost a 67,000 point frog, you know? It's like, it's hard to get like a good set going on Pyro. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of that tier list was just like D or F tier, you know? It doesn't have many good cosmetics. Unfortunately, it pains me to say it. Like you don't see like a good Pyro set all too often. You either see jokes, a gibbous, or like just straight nothing. Oh, hey, look, it's me. No wonder this guy didn't have a girlfriend, and that when he finally got one, she broke up with him because I can only imagine why. Oh yeah, there's a... I think it's uploaded by a third-party channel, just like a fan channel or something. But there's like a video on YouTube that you can find of like Wheezy and Zesty Jesus talking about dating and relationships. Mind you, both of them in the video, like out the gate, both of them say they've never had a girlfriend, and they're talking about dating. And it's like, what authority do you have to be talking about this? But if I remember correctly, I think I did actually watch it. I think a majority of it was just complaining that they weren't able to date anybody. They couldn't get dates. Which, fair. I woke up to see your stream and going back to sleep. Alright, you have a good night, Fed. I'm glad you stopped by. If that is a declaration of you leaving, that is. Ah, bad. Oh, he's dead, otherwise I bet he would have taunted me. Okay, well, Zesty did have one by now. Not that it mattered, since apparently it lasted a few months. Yeah. Here, 24 hours of sleep, you'll need it. Oh yeah, at least during the week you need 24 hours total. How you dolly up that 24 hours is up to you. That's about all I get in a week. But yeah, Zesty... I mean, I'm not one. I can't speak because, like, duh. But I feel like Zesty is very, very addicted to pornography. Like a problem amount addicted, like multiple times a day, kind of addicted to pornography. Like I hate to speculate on the guy, but he just strikes me as that type of dude, you know. I mean, I'm sorry, but sometimes people give off like a Coomer energy, and Zesty gives off a Coomer energy. Not to disparage him. It's not an insult, you know, I get it. I struggle with it too. I will fully admit that. I've admitted it in the past, I'll fully admit it now, you know, I struggle with that shit too. Zesty just like me, for real. It's a wicked addiction to have, dude. It's fucking hard. Like, literally. Yeah, but seriously, quit if you can. If you have the opportunity, do it. Yeah, you don't want to fall down a bad path. I don't know what the fuck happened, by the way. All I can imagine is two scenarios. She saw his Fempyro folder, or she saw his old tweets. What the hell were his old tweets? I guess I chose the forbidden third option of how they broke up. Is that Zesty is so porn-brained, he said or did some shit that, that shit probably did not slide. Holy baby faces. I didn't even get, like, a fucking thing off. I didn't get a damage indicator off on him, dude. Not a flame particle to slow him down. Literally just me being dead. N-word T-slur? Oh, yeah, I know that one. Yeah, okay. That's his old tweets. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. I was like, T-slur? Oh, yeah, never mind. I remember. My bad. I had to think about that one for a whole 2 seconds. Whoa. Oh. I thought I could get a little more height off of air blasting him. Clearly, I could not. I can get like 12 to 14 hours of sleep a night, so fuck you. 12 hours? Bro, my body wakes me up after 6. 12 whole hours, like, straight. Like no waking up for like a water break or nothing, just straight 12 hours. Oh my god, I reflected a rocket into that group. Too bad none of them died. Darn. I can get 5 during the 5-day work week. 5 hours of sleep total. Yeah, I've been trying to cut out sleep, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those things, like, the question of what would I do if I didn't have to sleep? Bro, I'm like, that'd be so cool. You know how nice I'd fucking be if I didn't have to sleep? Like, it wasn't required. I could get so much done. I could play so many games. Watch so many anime. Probably learn a language or two, you know? Just like, holy shit, that'd be so nice. Like, people always ask me, what kind of superpower would you take? And it's like, dude, I want the power to never sleep again. And also to be able to stop, reverse, and forward time as I please. I wouldn't use it the way you fucking think I would. I'd, like, do save states. Like, hang on, I'm gonna go see what happens if I do this, and then I do the thing, I don't like the outcome, just reverse time. Like, yeah, I'm not doing that again. Also, I'd like reverse time to like when I was 4 years old, just fix a bunch of shit. Go make my life perfect real fast. You know? You sleep like a fucking log. Dude, you sleep like you're dead, apparently. Jesus Christ. Well, 14 hours is wild to me. Like, you go to bed at midnight and you wake up at 2 p.m. Like, what are we doing? How are you functional? Enact all of your cognitive dissonant thoughts. It's like, I have a theory, and then I go like I do the theory, and I don't like the outcome. Like, theory concluded. Don't like that one. Oh, he didn't push me. Dude, that guy with the baby face is just fucking zooming. He's having fun. Hey, Hammy, how you doing? Welcome in. I can't lie to you, Disengage. A lot of, if I had the ability to stop, reverse, and forward time, maybe not even like stop time, like forward and reverse time, is I would probably just ask out a bunch of girls. I can't lie to you. I'd go out in public, you know, to like a Walmart or something, and I just go like talk to women. If I don't like the outcome, I could just reverse time to before I did that and just keep walking, you know. Fair enough. Exactly, exactly. I'm valid for that. Or reverse time to like damn, what a nice shot. But like reverse time, right? Back to when I was in high school. And then just literally just ask out every single girl to figure out who has a crush on me. Spoiler alert, it'd be nobody, but that's besides the point. Maybe not even necessarily, like if I had to like choose a caveat, I'd have the power to like reverse time and not be able to re-forward it. Like if I were to reverse time like a year ago, I couldn't forward it back a year, you know? What's the worst that can happen? They call the police? No big deal. Dude, I've got warrants. They can't call the police on me. It's a real problem. Also, I don't know if I said it, but welcome into the stream, Hammy. I think I did. Pretty sure I did. I will reverse time to eat the same food. Like, go to a restaurant, order like a really good meal, just eat it 5 times in a row. Hell yeah, man. That's another niche use case. Dude, there's so many projectiles. It's actually heaven. My longest I've been asleep was like 5 to 9. My godfather woke me up just to eat dinner at like 4 p.m. and I went back to sleep 10 to 15 minutes later after eating. You're real. You know like the 7 deadly sins? You are sloth. That's your sin. You are sloth. You know? You're just real lazy, real tired. Just a real sleepy boy is all. The longest I ever slept was when I was like 5 years old, right? And it was when I slept like, I think it was, if I remember correctly, it was, I went to bed on a Friday night and I woke up on Sunday morning. Or not, I don't think it was Sunday morning. I think I woke up like Sunday afternoon. And I just like, it was literally like time teleported. Like I have no memory. It was like, I woke up and I was like, I remember I was upset because I wasted the whole weekend. I would like sleep. I don't sleep like I used to, man. I don't sleep like I used to. Before I got put on day shift, I used to sleep like a brick, and now I get woken up by like every little noise. Dude, I almost had that guy dead to rights. Is that scout I almost got? Oh my god. I brought it back. I brought it back. Oh. Let's go, baby. Gotta get up at 0300 next morning. Good. Wake up at 3 a.m. Construction's brutal as shit, dude. I mean, for you, it's like, what? It's 9 p.m. for me, so it's like 7 p.m. for you? Man, that fucking sucks. Like, even though I'm on day shift, I still go to bed at like 2 a.m. Wake up at 6, get a little 4-hour. That's probably where a lot of my heart issues come from. You usually get up at 4. Okay. That sucks, you gotta get up at 3 though. That's fucking crazy. I only ever get up at like 3, 4 a.m. during hunting season when I go hunting, you know? Even then, I'll just like stay up. Aw. Darn. I was like timing it based off the audio. And then I work until, damn, 11. Christ. I assume you get to work at like 6 o'clock or something, then you work until fucking 11 p.m. That's, wow. That's just brutal. That's just brutal. Like I've never said my job is harder. The work I do is super easy. It's just like mentally draining. I can't imagine having a job like that. Well, I kind of can because I'm gonna get a job like that after I get home from Japan. But, oh, I missed. They shut down the site at 5, I go home and work so— oh, that's right, that's right. I wouldn't really lump that in, at least in my mind, whenever I think of, like, work, I think of, like, when I go to my job. when I get home and I do like side project work, that's not work to me. That's more like hobby stuff. Okay, you're my spy. Oh, I thought I could get it. But still, if the work does actually start at like 6 p.m., that's like still an 11-hour day. Or not, wait. Yeah, 11 hours. Start at 6, get off at 5, that's 11 hours. That's crazy, dude. That's actually nuts. I hear side projects can pay crazy good. I don't do side projects that, like, pay me money, though. Technically, you could call this a side project, but not really. It's more like a hobby project. I don't expect to make money off this. I mean, I'll fully admit I obviously do. Duh. You're sitting there with a gifted sub disengaged. I obviously make money off this. Not a whole bunch, but a little bit. But this is mostly for fun. If I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't do it. Right? It's like it's not even a side. If it was a side project, I'd be editing these VODs down into like YouTube videos, you know. Like 3 hours of work, you get like 800, dude. I wish. I wish I had a side project like that. Make $800 for 3 hours of work. It'd be crazy. I wish I had a gifted sub. You have a Prime sub, don't you? You paid for that one yourself, or used your Prime for that yourself? Pretty sure. Because you are currently subbed. I can tell. The badge don't lie, Fent. The badge don't lie. I don't even think you can hide a sub badge once you're subbed. I think you can only have it. You have to have it equipped. Because I think you can hide the Prime one, the Amazon Prime. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can hide that, like the little crown you can hide, but you can't hide the fact you're subbed to the channel. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but... I want to get into carpentry because I miss swinging a hammer. Oh, you probably just use nail guns now, don't you? You can hide the crown. Princess Temptation, welcome in. How you doing? Glad to see you here. And you can hide the crown. Thank you for the confirmation. I don't have Amazon Prime, so I don't have a crown. And even if I did, I had Amazon Prime for a while. I didn't even link it to my Twitch, I can't lie. Not that I didn't want the two linked together, because all my payouts are obviously through Amazon, which is owned by Twitch. Or Twitch, which is owned by Amazon, so they know who I am. But... 8 more days. 8 more days? Wait, 8 more days until what? Freaking me out, man. Wait, what do you mean 8 more days? Is there an event in 8 days? Oh no. You know, sometimes hammers are faster, sometimes nail guns are faster, they have their use cases. Okay. Because whenever I've done, like I've done work at my house with my dad, at least when I was a kid, early, like, into my late teens, I would do housework with my dad, because he'd make me. And we always just used the nail gun. I think we only used a hammer to, like, pull nails out, like, if I fucked up a nail gun thing, just pull out the nail with a hammer. Kind of a pain in the ass, and I'd fuck up a lot. I hope you're streaming in 8 days. Oh, I'll be streaming in 8 days. I stream every single day so long as there's not any circumstances preventing me from streaming. So unless I have like a blackout or my internet's not working in 8 days, I'll be live 8 p.m. around 8 p.m. Not 8 p.m. exactly. 8 p.m. Central Standard in 8 days, for sure. You got me anticipating shit now. Like, what do you mean? You hope I'm streaming in 8 days? What is in 8 days? I feel like I'm missing something. Or maybe you're just like freaking me out just to freak me out. I do the same thing with streamers sometimes. Like I'll go into a Twitch chat and just say 7 days. It's not that good. It's not that good. What are you gonna do to me in 8 days, man? What are you gonna do to me? What's gonna happen to me in 8 days? Oh no. This can't be good. Your docs is gonna be released in 8 days. That'll mark my stream retirement. Oh, your stream retirement. Okay. I thought you were talking about some bad shit was gonna happen to me. I mean, I'm sad to hear that you're gonna stop streaming, you know? Like, I mean, if you don't mind me asking, what's the context? Or are you just, like, sick and fed up and tired with it? That's how I was a while ago. I came back from retirement, actually. Retirement's a really funny word for it. But, retirement from my streams. Oh, okay. My bad, my bad. Retirement from my streams. Any particular reason? No, I have a little survey here. Any particular reason? You're gonna stop watching me? Am I insufferable? Am I just not your type of guy? Now, what can I do better for the future? If you don't mind my asking. You don't have to answer, of course. This is all optional. But if I've done something wrong, please let me know. Not on purpose, but for some reason, every time I get to half a decade of follow age, I just drift off. Really? So I guess you, like, I guess. I mean, to be fair, a lot of people drifted off this channel. I mean, it'll be sad to see you go, obviously. You know, it's always a sad day when, like, a stream regular, even just someone that, was popping in, like, maybe like a new viewer that's popping in every now and then, stops showing up. It's like, oh. You know, I'm sad to see him go, but, you know, life happens, I get it. You move on from things like Twitch and YouTube eventually. Anime, TV shows, all that. Or you, like, drift in and out of them, so... Now, if you do end up drifting off Prince of Temptation, if you do end up drifting off, I hope I see you again in, like, maybe a year or two. If I'm still streaming by then. I should hopefully still be streaming if it all works out for me. It might be a little more sporadic, unfortunately, but, you know, that's just how life works. I'll make it work the best I can. I'm so proud because I haven't gooned my shit in almost a full day. Not quite a full day, but almost a full day. Man, that's because you've been asleep for a full day. You gotta be awake for a full day and not goon in order to have a little pride in that. I don't try to, it's just somewhere around 5 years I happen to stop watching. I mean, hey, to be fair, the last 5 years I haven't been live for like 3 of them, so... Technically, you already stopped watching. Ha 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 ha. I'm just being funny. I get what you mean. But yeah. You know, if you're gonna drift away, I hope you see me on your follower list. As long as you don't unfollow me, that is. You see me on your follower list and I'm live one night, you're just like, you know what, I think I'm gonna stop by. And so long as you don't change your username, I should remember you. Again, I'm not the greatest with names, but I do my best. If I'm reminded, usually I'll remember. At 1:48, it'll be a full day no goon. You gotta be careful with that though, Fen. I find whenever I start like tracking the days of like how long I've been no goon, I always just like I fall right back into it. It's like I'll be like, man, it's been like 2 weeks since I last gooned, and then I'll goon that night. It's a horrible, terrible cycle. I've changed my name every 60 days for over 5 years. Just can't find a good one. I will say, Prince of Temptation, that's like a good-ass username. The fact it wasn't taken is kind of astonishing to me. That's one of those ones that, like, someone would have eventually taken, you think? But every 60 days for over 5 years, that's, wow. Like, I guess I've never been that indecisive. Or maybe you just do it for the love of the game. That too, I get that. I have a friend like that too, Miles R. January, I think, and he changed his name back to Smiles, actually. He's like you, he just changes his username and profile picture all the time. But for me, I've had the same profile picture on Discord for literally, like, the entire time I've had the account. The only change was that I made the background black. And that was like a big deal for me. Okay. For the last 3 years, it's always been Prince of Blank. At least you've kept it consistent, at least. The gaming dude guy on YouTube. I know that's just Craig, but... Oh, I missed. Change it to Prince of Gooning. The patron saint of gooning. Is there a Catholic saint of gooners? I feel like that wouldn't be a thing that they would have a saint for, but you never know. I just read what fucking Craig sent on YouTube. Logger5_lumbering. Logger5_jacking. No, that's not a good one. I don't know how you keep the same profile pic for so long. I sort of get annoyed because I start noticing flaws in the profile pic I have. The thing is about the profile pic I have is that, ironically, my profile picture was made by Craig. So he made it for me, like, literally years ago. Like, back when I first made my Discord account. I don't remember the context of why he made it for me. But if I go back to me and Craig's messages on Discord, like, I scroll all the way back to the top. It's, like, probably one of the first message chains that we ever sent. He was like, hey, use this as your profile pic. I was like, okay. So I did. I just never changed it. It's an original piece. That's not like a thing that was found. That's made originally. My profile pic is my 7th grade yearbook photo. King. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I think it's a really good profile pic. I like it. You know, it's been, I don't even know how old my Discord. I think my Discord account's coming up on like probably 7 or 8 years old. You know, and it's just like I've never gotten sick of it. Like, I changed my Steam profile around. It's probably like the most indecisive thing I am, is my Steam profile changes a bunch. Like, if you look at my past usernames on Steam, you can see, like, most of the time it's just for fun, though. I only do it for, like, a little bit. And then I'll change it back. I finally settled on the Fririn reading the band spellbook on Discord. Yeah, you've had that one for a while. I mean, I don't have, you know, like in the Discord settings, you can change the thing to like, where you can have like IRC type of chats or the ones with the profile pics. I have the IRC ones enabled, so it only shows like the usernames. So sometimes it's like a month before I realize somebody changed their profile pic because all I see is usernames. But I like the look of it better when it's not. When there's no usernames next to the text. I don't know, it's just for me. I like it that way. I had a propeller hat, Homer Simpson hoodie, and I had a green shirt. I had a green screen shirt, but those fuckheads had a blue screen. Dang, dude. You're trying to become invisible, huh? Like, that's not like you didn't edit that propeller hat in post. You were actually wearing a propeller hat in that photo. Like, you brought in a propeller hat. That's awesome. Honestly, that's great. Whoa. Dude. That shit's crazy. Birth of Tragedy. Like, you had it all set up. It was perfect. But they had a blue screen. I don't think I've had a school photo taken where it wasn't a blue screen. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just always been blue. Like, were they doing a green screen for you and then they just changed it to blue at the last minute? You're like, no. Because that's just tragic. Like, they built up a pattern and they broke the pattern. Start of the villain arc. Oh no. You let it turn you evil, huh? It's very sad to see. Sorry for your loss. Whoa. Or just ran in. Luckily, he wasn't using the Islander. That probably would have been deadly if you had a ton of heads. I like that guy. Me and him came to an understanding there. He knew what I was, and I knew what he was, and we just stared. I thought he was going to shoot that flare gun at me, and we were going to volleyball it back and forth, but obviously it didn't end up working that way. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I don't know if you missed my chat or something, but did you ever finish Violet Evergarden? Oh. Dude. No, I'm still on episode 7, okay? I'm sorry. It just, so much shit just comes up, you know? It's really good. I'm not delaying it because it's not good or anything. That's definitely not the case. It's really good, and I like it a lot. It's just, I've just been busy with other stuff. I've been just like, after stream, someone will ping me on Discord and they want to hop in like a call or something. And I'll hop in a call and play a game. By the time I get off the game, it's like probably like midnight or something. And it's like, I don't want to just like watch a little bit because apparently I'm almost at the sad part. I mean, it's been kind of, I get that, yeah. You understand. It's just like, and if it's not me hopping in a call to play games with somebody, it's like I've got to go, like after this stream, I got to go do meal prep. And that won't take very long, don't get me wrong. It'll probably only be until like 10 o'clock when I get that done. I could probably finish it out at night if I wanted to. You know what, I might. I finished a Bleach 1000 Year Blood War. I have no more Bleach to watch. You should watch Clanad. Yeah, it's on YouTube. You can watch all of Clanad on YouTube, which is funny, because I don't know why that's the case. Like, legitimately, why is all of Clanad on YouTube for free? Clanad and Clanad After Story, I do. Just both free. Ending work at 5, there's little time to do anything at home. I go to bed later specifically so I can do other things, so I really don't have that problem, but I get you have to wake up a lot earlier than me, so you definitely have a bit more of a reason to kind of just lose track of things. Oh, I had it. It was right there. Bleach 1000 Year Blood War has the best animation I've ever seen. Really? Bro hasn't seen the 12-episode rom-com that for some reason has like, or the Kyoto Animation rom-com. Like Love Chinibyo and Other Delusions, man. For some reason, those fight scenes goes hard as shit. And it's a romance anime. You know? So it's like, oh my god. I was watching Clanad before my phone broke. Now I have to figure out what episode I'm on. I feel like you would know. Like, have you seen the frame where it's like, oh shit, and it says the N-word? Have you seen that frame yet? Have you seen that moment? I can estimate your position in Clanad right at this moment. I don't think I have the near before episode 9. So don't even look past episode 9. You haven't made it to episode 9 yet. She is gone. Well, then you're past episode. You've seen the frame then, yeah. Then you're past episode 9. Well, shit. If I'm thinking off the top of my head, without spoiling anything, that's the hard part, is trying to figure out where you are without spoiling the show to you. Because that's like a like what I said there, it's a non-spoiler. Like, if you wanted to see specifically that frame, you go to episode 9 right in the way. Ibuki? Wait. Are you on After Story? No. That had to happen before After Story, right? Because she pops up a couple times. I know it was in the first season, too. You're probably, like, late season 1, then, if I had to remember. No? You're probably, like, late season 1 somewhere in there. I'd start looking around episode, like, 12 to, like, 16. That sounds about right. Because she doesn't reappear for a while. I remember that. But, like, later in that season, she does. Maybe 12, maybe 12. Ow. Oh, I thought I could get the Girardi reflect. I know you can reflect Girardi, but, I think I was still in the single digit. No, if you were in the single digits, then, you specifically got done with episode 9, and then you stopped watching. Because episode 9 is where that happens. I try to watch 2 episodes a day. Yes, of course. But then you're probably on, like, episode 10 or something. I think only one day you got one. Yes, you might have just finished episode 9, honestly. So you might be misremembering the crane game thing. Or maybe like episode 9, episode 10 at the latest, maybe? Peak. Oh, dude. Damn, I suck. I'm not really comboing shit, am I? My KD ratio is whack, dude. It's still positive, but it's a whack. Oh my god. Bro was dead. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, what? Saved himself. Okay. I love this purple hair girl got stealing the MC away from the Baker girl. I love Baker girl's clip. That was not a clip. That fucking sucked. Literally, that demo knight got headshot, and then I just pushed that scout into a corner and shot him with a flare gun. It wasn't a very impressive clip. Maybe if you didn't know what you're looking at on Pyro, that would have seemed a lot better, but in reality, that was like mid as fuck. Whoa. Like when I'm about to do this demo night. How'd I miss? Oh wait, that spy was trying to butter knife him like a moron and ate my melee hit. That's right. Also the purple hair girl, there's 2 of the purple hair girls. I think they're not twins. One of them is older and the other's younger. The long purple hair girl or the short hair purple hair girl? I think it's the long purple hair girl. That's the main one. Yeah, pretty sure. The dark purple hair oh, her. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That should be your next arc, honestly. It has to do with her. Yeah, the next arc should be that genius girl. I don't remember her name. Again, I'm really bad with names in anime unless it's like the main character, you know, and even then, I kind of blank on it sometimes. Oh, I moved. Yeah, I don't remember any of the characters' names, I can't lie. There's like a couple I remember, but most of them, no. All I remember is Yuri. My mind is full of anime characters for anime I haven't even watched. Full of anime I should be watching, but I haven't. It's very, very sad and strange. Instead of brain, is there Yuri? There is Yuri, yeah, exactly. I got Yuri brain syndrome. My brain is Yuri. Haven't even seen Girls Frontline. Brain is Yuri. Yeah, I thought I heard a spy take damage. Whoa. Machina sniper. Oh, I did get him on fire. He might die. No, he extinguished himself because he was bleeding. Oh my. Random crit. Darn, dude. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. It was certainly a good time. But I've got obligations. I got shit I gotta do. You know? Not to say that this conversation wasn't stimulating. Girls Frontline and Girls Last Tour are different. It's kind of funny to hear you say that and know both. I played Girls Frontline a little bit on my phone, but I didn't really like the gameplay, so I just stopped. And I haven't seen Girls Last Tour either. Or Girls und Panzer, you know? Check Discord. Yeah, hang on. What is this? Bleach 1000-Year Blood War. I'll take a peek at that off stream, because I don't want to just play fucking anime on stream. You should put it on the list. Yeah, it's Girls Last Tour has been on my watch list for a long time. I can't lie to you. I just never got around to it because I wanted to watch my little slop. Tell me what you think. I'll give you my thoughts after. I'll give you my thoughts, my honest opinions after the stream, of course. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you all so much for coming by and watching. It was kind of a chiller chat, you know. I'm glad to see Disengage. It's always an intellectual conversation when Disengage is here. It's a good time. But yeah, everyone, Have a good night. Sleep well. Hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. Very sad. I gotta go back to work. So if you work a job and you go back on Monday, I hope you have a good day at work like me. I hope I have a good day at work. That's mostly just me saying that for me having a good day at work. But yeah, I gotta go do some meal prep, so I'm gonna do that. Probably finish out Violet Evergarden tonight. Maybe not finish it out, but like get really close. Yeah, I'll probably finish it out on all honesty. I can't lie to you. But yeah, you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.